Hello everyone, my name is Celestia Ko. My pronouns are she and her. If I can kindly steal your time for the next 15 minutes or so for an annual update. So I'm this year's elected steering committee chair for the IGDA Games Research and User Experience Special Interest Group, colloquially named GRUX SIG. So this recording is being made from Copenhagen in Denmark because this is the first time the SIG has ever had a chair from Europe. So I want to thank you all for joining in on the Games UR 2022 Summit over the last 2 days. This event, hosted by the SIG, is our flagship summit. We would like to also thank our parent organization, the IGDA, that stands for International Game Developers Association. It is the world's largest non-profit membership organization, serving all individuals who create games by bringing together developers all over the world to improve their lives and their craft by sponsoring SIGs like ours. So if you aren't already, please consider becoming a member. So the link to their website is shown on the slide right now. I believe it is igda.org. So firstly, on behalf of the SIG, the Games UR Summit event attendees, and basically everyone tuning in right now, I want to thank our sponsors for helping to ensure our event could happen this year, for without them, we would not be able to have this event at all. So a big thank you to Activision, Amazon Games, EA Playtesting, ARX, Club Lab, Player Research, Kabam, Ubisoft, Xbox, Playtest Kit, UX is Fine, and Pickpock. So first part of the update is our KPI growth. As you can see, we measure our growth through the members and followers that we accrue over the past year for Twitter, LinkedIn, and Discord. Firstly is our Twitter account, run by Sebastian Long. I want to thank him for his efforts in maintaining it all the way from 2013. So in 2021, we had 4,859 followers, growing to 5,598 in 2022. Next up, we have our LinkedIn group, which, by the way, is our official membership group channel. For joining, just so you know, you'll need to be a member of our LinkedIn group to be considered an official member of this SIG. So if you haven't already, just head over to LinkedIn and click join. In terms of our numbers, our LinkedIn group went from 2,746 members in 2021 to 2,490 in 2022. So coming up now is our Discord server, because even though our LinkedIn group is our official membership channel, all the actual discussion and action happens here. So for numbers, our Discord server grew from 1,642 members in 2021 to 2,490 in 2022. So now we are reaching the meat of the update, which is the community, that is you guys. To quote James Berg, our chair from 2021 last year, GRUX SIG is for us, but it is also run by us. And what that means is that there are many people who have contributed to this community and deserve to be recognized. So just a heads up, I'm aiming to pronounce as many people's names as I can. So if I mess up your name, I apologize. I truly, truly apologize. I will practice until I say it right. I realize that does not help, but I will do my best even now. So jumping right into it. I would like to thank our co-directors Ashley Guajardo and Hannah Murphy and Assistant Director Luke Fraser for all their hard work and effort in organizing and putting together this year's Games UR 2022 Summit, along with the help of their fantastic crew of individuals. So their summit leads, Colin Wheelock, Michaela Rogers, Lucy Nias, Esther Santos, Zan Smith, Nicole Damon, Kirk Rogers, Stephanie Puri, Triskel DeHaven, and John Nadra. Also, the Games UR Summit assistants, Ray DeSano, Chris Hugelman, Amy DeBain, Josh Marchand, Brady Doe, Aragon Ma, Prachi Singh, and Laura Benson. Also, the Summit volunteers. This year we had Michelle Pinksky, Natalie Gala, Jonathan Croft, Irene Rivera, Michael Maximova, and Marjorie Ann Cueto. Also, the Summit content reviewers for this year. Thank you to Ben Lewis Evans, Vanessa Hemovich, Esther Santos, Elizabeth Zell, Brianne Stephenson, Jonathan Dankoff, Jimmy Joe, Luke Fraser, Laura Levy, Era Zhang, Triskel DeHaven, Stephanie Puri, John Hobson, and James Berg. So also this year, we were blessed with another conference, the GRUX online conference. I want to thank Emma Vayo, Sebastian Long, along with their team of assistants, volunteers, and speakers for contributing their time and effort to make this event a success. So also a huge thanks to Louise Tollinson, Lauren Jansen, and Raphael Leroy. I also want to thank the volunteers for helping out. That's Valentin Stemets, Ian Hajnos, and Kanesha Patterson. Also the speakers, I have them on the screen up here. I will let you read them because my voice is now running out. So also this year we had our mentoring program that was run by Jimmy Joe, Charles Somerville, and Hannah Murphy as the organizers. Our mentoring program comprises a panel of experienced professionals, both in mid and advanced career, who offer one-to-one mentoring relationships with mentees to provide advice, learning opportunities, and to help develop those seeking entry into the games industry or transition through their career as games user research, and UX design professionals. So a huge thank you to them. Also, a huge round of applause and thanks to our mentors for participating in this program. Their names also appear on the slide right now. I will give you a moment to read through all of them. We also run a reading club. This year it was organized by Julie Chow, so I would like to thank Julie Chow for running this. And I would also like to thank the individuals behind this year's salary survey. So organizers Jonathan Dankoff, Andrew Menja Olgue, and Sebastian Long. So moving on to the news and updates for this year's SIG. The policy and procedures was ratified by the steering committee during an SC vote that was held on the 7th of February 2022 this year. It was originally created by last year's steering committee chaired by James Berg. So you can view this document in the link provided on the slide and also via QR code. It is also currently available on Discord under the announcement channel and hopefully also on the website soon. So big news stuff. Right now, the SIG is also coming up on election time. This election is held once per year for positions on the steering committee. So the steering committee is essentially the SIG's leadership team. So you get to help steer the direction of the SIG as well as manage it. So this committee is made up of 7 members, 6 steering committee members, otherwise collectively known as the SC, and 1 steering committee chair. Steering committee members serve a 2-year term, while the steering committee chair serves a 1-year term. So this steering committee usually rotates with 3 individuals outgoing and 3 individuals incoming every year. This year we do have a 4th steering committee members position open. So I want to give a big thanks to the outgoing steering committee, Laura Levy, Hannah Murphy, Charles Somerville, and Emma Vayo, and also those staying on this year, who have currently already served 1 term and will stay on for 1 more year, include John Hobson and Jimmy Joe. On behalf of myself and the wider community, I want to personally thank everyone I've just mentioned for all the hard work and contributions they have made to the SIG. There's a lot of behind the scenes work that goes on that no one necessarily sees from the outside in. So a huge thank you for the big effort and the contributions that you've made. So moving on to self-nominations, they open today on the 20th of May, and they close on the 31st of May at 9:59 p.m. PST if you're in NA. However, if you're in Europe, that time becomes the 1st of June at 5:59 a.m. BST. The voting will start on the 1st of June and will conclude on the 14th of June at 11:59 PST, which is also the 15th of June at 7:59 p.m. BST if you're in Europe. So if you're interested in volunteering, please consider doing so. There's a lot more information on the Discord elections chat, and also don't hesitate to ping either myself or the steering committee with questions. So finishing this up, I would like to introduce next year's Games UR Summit 2023 organisers, Luke Fraser and Triskel de Haven. Thank you very much.